Last week, China admit cyber attacks on the U.S. So this is where China openly admitted it was behind a series of cyber attacks on U.S. infrastructure in a secret meeting with American officials. So I believe this happened before Trump came into office. Um, yeah, the meeting between security teams taking place in Switzerland last year during Joe Biden's last few weeks as U.S. president. So this happened January, December. But what they're talking about is Volt Typhoon. So a Chinese APT known as Volt Typhoon, which is responsible for the telecom attacks on AT&T, Verizon, the big ones. They were in those telecom networks for months. They're probably still there, if we're being honest. Now, the telecom companies, of course, said, no, we got rid of them. I'd be surprised if they did. The Volt Typhoon is a very well-resourced and just top-notch APT. And I'd be surprised if they weren't still in those telecom companies. Volt Typhoon, I believe, is also responsible for the ISP compromise in Guam. So if you think about where Guam is, it sits between Asia and North America, which means that there are lots of internet trunks, telecom trunk lines running through it. So if you were able to compromise an ISP on the island, you'd be able to do a lot of different things. One thought is that, in the case of a military conflict, you could shut down that ISP, which would cut off, not all the traffic because, of course, there's redundancies. But if you were to cut off that one in Guam, you'd cause serious issues for internet traffic coming in and out of North America. Same thing with the telecom companies. In the past, China came up and a lot of their focus was around IP and IP theft, which they did for decades. In the last probably 5 years, we've seen them shift to more pre-positioning attacks to where they're embedded within systems so that in the case of a military conflict or something else, they're there and they're ready to go if needed. In the meantime, what they can do is they can use it to gather lots of intel and just just get lots of signals intelligence, classic signals intelligence. So apparently they admitted to it. I think it was members of the Chinese delegation indicated to their U.S. counterparts in December that they have spent years targeting computer networks and electrical grids, water supplies and ports. Water supplies, there should be a comma there, and ports, in what appeared to be a warning against Washington providing support to Taiwan. So, of course, China is not happy with us providing support to Taiwan, and so they're going in about that. So, yeah, I mean, it's not new. If you're in it every day, this isn't necessarily news. Well, you kind of know, but I guess, supposedly they admitted it, and it's really no surprise.